Alright fellas, welcome back. It's Friday, of course I'm coming on with one thing. It's time to delve inside the fridge and come and grab beers, pick one out and see what we think about it. And today we have this one. Boundary Push and Pull IPA. It's an Irish craft beer. The thing that's inviting about this one is if you go on the website and read up, is that it gives a real nice description of bubblegum, tropicality, pine trees brushing over your tongue. In fact, I'll read what they've put. It really does sort of get your mouth watering. So they're using a New Zealand hop in this, it doesn't say which one. Think sessionable, bubblegum, toffee apple, cranberries, sherbet, and a pine tree brushing along your tongue with a touch of tropicality. This hop is a true enigma. 5.5%. I love the bottle. I love the friggin' artwork on there. So let's get it cracked open into a glass. See what I think. Cheers. Oh my Jesus. Oh my God, they haven't skimped. They haven't skimped on the bloody hops. Oh, that smells really good. Anyway, cheers fellas. So as always, I'd like to thank our channel sponsor beersofeurope.co.uk, the biggest online beer store in the UK, and their selection is vast, covering the globe, so go and check them out. Let's get it all in there. It's a late bloomer on the head, and bottle condition, there is a good healthy cake of yeast at the bottom there. Wow. And it's poured a beautiful beer. It's got that nice haze to it that is just telling me that it's implying that it's going to be ram-packed full of flavour. Be them good or bad, it's got it in there. Carbonation is just sort of doing its thing. The head, not too much to talk about, but I have given it quite a gentle pour into this because I'm just mastering pouring into these IPA glasses. It tends to create too much head if you're not careful. But anyway, cheers fellas. Let's go in for an aroma. Oh my goodness me. Yes. Tropical notes definitely coming through. Definitely getting a good amount of a sweet bubble gum. It's all held together in like a little pine package. Also getting the malts, so getting a nice sort of sweet, bready almost aroma. It smells really appetizing, so I'm going to dive in. Cheers fellas. Tell you what, that's pretty damn good. The body on it is fantastic. It's definitely mouth coating, which is good. 5.5%. It's just about sessionable. It's lovely and clean. Carbonation is, it doesn't look much in the glass, but when it gets onto your tongue it just sort of releases everything, it explodes, which is good for getting the flavour around, but it is bothering me a little bit when I'm taking a sip and swallowing it. I'm just gassing up straight away, but the flavours are a little more, or a little bit more subdued than the aroma. That's not to say that they're not there, but they're just not there in abundance. The aroma is ram-packed full of them. So it sort of eases it back for the taste, which I don't know if it's a bad thing, a good thing, or what. For me, I'm expecting more of a tropical zing to it that runs through it, and it's more the pine. And that can be the trouble sometimes when you read a description of a beer. You can read a description of a beer and almost sort of get into your head what you're expecting, instead of not reading anything and just opening it and trying it for what it is. So let's get past the fact that I was expecting something else. All in all, it's a nice tasty little number. It's nice and refreshing. It is nice and crisp. It's definitely got a crisp bitterness to it that sort of it actually coats the top of the tongue and then leaves it just humming on the side. It's nice and mellow. It finishes nice and mellow, which is good. No harsh bitterness. I don't know where they're getting the toffee apple bit from. I don't get that at all, but I do get a hint of the tropical aspect to it. The bubblegum is definitely there, but the pine is somewhat washing most of that away, but it sort of works. It works quite well. But all in all, it's a nice, light, sessionable, flavoursome ale. Them hops are working, but there isn't one that sort of strides out from the other. And I think that pine is sort of holding everything together well, but I think I was expecting more of a sweet sort of tropical hint. More of a sweet bubblegum sort of flavour coming off of it. But all in all, it's not a bad beer. Not bad at all. But as always, fellas, you know, don't take my word for it. Make up your own goddamn mind. I'll have a link to this beer on beerseurope.co.uk. Go and check them out. Boundary Push and Pull IPA. Not bad at all. That is it. So as always, don't forget to thumb up the video because you know what I do. Don't forget to subscribe. So that red button down here to subscribe. Click it. You want sounds coming up next. Share the video. Get it out. I look forward to seeing. Until next time, I'm out of here.